Welcome back, guys. We are going to be discussing another movie today. We are finally going to be discussing another One Piece movie. I know some of you guys probably have enjoyed this, other people don't, which, again, is perfectly fine. If you don't like it, then don't watch it. That's perfectly fine. I don't really care. But either way, I do like this movie that we finally got to see, which had to deal with Luffy within the 2-year gap. So what we got to see is Luffy being trained how to use haki, and then we have another character by the name of Brindle World, that comes and he gets out of prison from Impel Down, and he wants to rebuild his pirate armada, and he has his older brother who is old and decrepit. Then he has these other two characters, and all the warlords get sent out, right? And so we finally get to see Boa Hancock again, which is actually a real treat because just from the series was not enough to enjoy her character, I think. So obviously she tries to send Luffy food, and then when that happens, we see where her sisters get kidnapped by this character, and it's up to her and Luffy to rescue them. Now, I will say that I did enjoy that because seeing them work together and seeing like Luffy have to kind of take a fall back to just the way his anger is and everything because of just everything, because he's still dealing with Ace's death. He's trying to fight off this brand new villain that is wanting to take over and kill not only pirates but the Marines, and the Marines are really consider him a big threat, so they try to go after everyone. Same thing with the warlords. The only warlords that show up is Hancock, Buggy, and I want to say Hawkeye, I believe. So it's kind of cool that we finally got to see these characters come to light, and we finally get to see how Luffy used his haki to face off against this character, and being able to fight this character, especially when he's still trying to how do I say it? Even though he was slower using haki, he was finally able to confirm, like, hey, I gotta do this so that way I can protect everyone, and I can return my crew, and I can be even stronger than what I was when I initially said, hey, we gotta go, we can't do this no more, we cannot stay here no more, and things of that nature, right? So I do think that was a good idea to do when we finally got to see a little bit of that gap, and how he got stronger was obviously because of this fight, and then also Hancock helping him, and the fight scenes with Hancock was pretty cool as well. I enjoyed this movie. I think some of the characters was kind of in my opinion. Like just some of the crew for World. We also understand the reason why World was doing what he was doing, because he was betrayed at the very end of the original beginning part of the film by his crew, and so he was trying to make it up to be like, hey, I know this happened, but there's got to be a way we can make it better. And he got destroyed by his own greed, which is what normally happens in One Piece anyway. And also how Luffy, after being trained for so long, how he got to be so strong by using haki, and then still being on the island for training after, I'm going to say 6 months, after a year and a half, he was finally ready to leave, but he still wanted to train for those 2 years. So, and this actually did help him with Ace's death as well, I think. So overall, I think a very good little movie. If you guys want to see something that took place within the time gap, definitely check this out. It gives you something to watch within the One Piece world, to discover new characters and see more within the limelight. So again, I know probably a lot of you have already seen it. I hadn't yet. Like I said, I did enjoy it. But if you guys have not seen 3D 2Y Overcome Ace's Death, Luffys Vow, then definitely check it out. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments, and I'll see you as always on the next one.